Crash in the Great Depression. Black Tuesday is when this happened, 1929. We also call this them good old days. Not so good. There it is. Lots of charts. Look at that. The market was up here in 1929 and then it crashed. So here's your background. The United States emerged from World War I as a global power. 1920s, lots of people made money, they invested it, and they weren't realistic, and the businesses failed, yada yada. Read the notes, write down the notes. 2 questions for the stock market crash. Number 1, what caused the stock market crash? And number 2, what were the consequences of that crash? The causes of the stock market crash are, first, business was booming, but investments were made with borrowed money. This is called over-speculation. You borrow money to make an investment, you're like, oh, it's a sure thing, and then it falls through, and then you owe money, and you got nothing. There was excessive expansion of credit. In other words, they were loaning it to people who really shouldn't have had it. Business failures led to bankruptcy. Bank deposits were invested in the market. Market collapsed. Banks ran out of money, literally out of money, not enough cash. Consequences. Clients panicked. They tried to get their money. Like I said, there wasn't enough, so banks closed. There were no new investments. And there it is, again, a chart. See, up and then down. Look at that. For 10 years, it stayed down. What do we call those 10 years? The Great Depression. And the background is it caused widespread hardship. Look, nobody ever notices. This is a sad woman, and she's holding a baby. That's what people don't realize. Anyway, Great Depression questions. What were the causes, and how did it affect people's lives? In other words, same questions from the stock market crash. Look at the irony of this. It's world's highest standard of living, and there's people standing in a line, and I don't think it's for Shockwave or Verbolten. I think it's like a soup kitchen or something. Anyway, the cause is jobless men keep going. Can't take care of our... That's sad. The stock market crashed in 1929, collapsed of stock prices, and the Federal Reserve did not print enough money to give to the banks, so there wasn't enough money. And then the high protective tariffs, the Hawley-Smoot Act, made other countries not want to trade with us. It was very sad. Really depressing. Consequences of the Great Depression: unemployment and homelessness, collapse of the financial system, decline in demand for goods. In other words, people weren't buying stuff. Political unrest, so the labor unions got really militant. And farm foreclosures and migration, which led to people living out of their cars like that, which is pretty nice. There it is if you don't want to pause. And fortunately, we did find the cure for depression. It is to smother yourself in puppies. Have a good day.